Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So tonight I'm going to be doing some crayon resist, bringing back some old techniques. So basically I'm using falling flowers and beautiful day. When you do crayon resist, you do want to have bigger images. I tried it with some of the smaller ones and really wasn't crazy about it. Also, if you can see, I have the Stampin' Chalk marker in my hand. So you can use the chalk marker. What I found with it, though, is that if you're too close to the black, it really dulls it. So I'm just going to write the word fun and take what's left on this. Hopefully that dried quick enough. It didn't. It has to be dry before you do that, but here, I'll show you this one. Okay, so this was with the marker. This one was with the marker and using the blends. So the blends cover it up. And this one was with crayon. So I'm still kind of liking the crayon better. When we used to do this technique, we never ever did it on plain cardstock. We always did it on glossy. So this is one I did on glossy. All my other cards tonight are not on glossy. And this one I just took a ruler and drew the lines with the crayon and then put my color on. And I used this horse that I never put together. So always like keep your little things in a little box and you never know. This one I used the dandelions. Now, if I can get it close enough, this one I used the chalk marker, and you can see how if you're going over black, it kind of dulls it. I still like the way it came out because I did a light color, but if it just dulls it. But this one I like. And then I did this one. Hopefully I'm in picture. So this is all on regular white. And then this one I just did a few minutes ago while I was waiting to go live. So, and this also with crayon. So I'll bring them back again later. But you can try the chalk marker. I would say better with a larger stamp. But you can do some very quick things with it. So here's just a very, I'd say, simple stamping. Okay, so 5 by 3 3/4, my standard. And you either have to use StazOn, or I've been using this Gina K amalgam. I can't say it. It's a tongue twister. Okay, Becky's telling me I'm not centered. But now I can't see my screen. Let me see. That should be better. Okay, so let me move this. And I'm going in this direction. Okay, so we put that down. Now, I happen to have a whole box of these fat crayons that I picked up somewhere, but I think the thinner ones are better, especially if you're getting into little spots like this. So, and you tend to like miss spots. So like after you're done, you kind of say, oops, I should have put a little there. So you just, quickly put in a few spots. We'll do one there, and in those little guys. I'm sure I missed something, but if you hold it up to the light, and you don't want to overdo either. I probably just overdid. Okay, so then with this one, oh, and let me show you what I also did. I know you're used to my little cases, but it was starting to like really be in the way, so I found these photo cases, and I cut all new sponges for myself. So now I have one for each one, so it'll be a little easier, I hope, not as messy. So I did end up using glycerin, and yeah, I had picked it up inside my case, so you got to do a little. Okay, so glycerin, and I picked it up right here. So all I did was sponge. I'm going to pick up a little bit more. And then you grab a tissue, which disappeared. And it just highlights, makes it a little different. Okay, now I've got ink all over. Okay. So on this one, I stamped, well, we'll do this one, Always Thinking of You. It was supposed to be Thank You Very Much, but we'll have some different cards. And then that did not get on there. What if I lower it? And then again on Coastal Cabana, so it's a quickie card. So still very simple stamping, but you can see the highlighting. Okay, and the next one, so I have this small piece, and now my ruler is missing. I will post the measurements. Here, I've got this. Let's see if, okay. So it's 4 by 2 1/4. I got all fakakta now. Okay, so let's do some coloring. So I'm going to stay to the left so that I don't miss anything. That was to the right. And then I'll do like just a couple of the large leaves. So you just want to put that, we'll see how that ends up looking. All right, let's get a little bit more glycerin. And you can see because that was still a little wet, it smudged. We'll see how that comes out. And you want to make sure you get what you want covered, but the color is coming out right. Okay, and then some Coastal Cabana. And see, I missed a whole flower, whole petal. But when it's all put together, and I put my little pretty things on it, it looks like that. So the background was put through a folder, and then I put the little gems on it and a thank you. Okay, last, let's see if this comes out right. So I've already done my embossing for the end. But I want to show you how I did this. So I'm going to move everything so I can get this hopefully centered properly. If it's not, oh, and if you don't like to get like little bits of crayon on your ink pad, you know, try brushing it off a little. The other thing is, if you see that and these rollers that you can get in the dollar store, when you do that, it's gone. So don't let that worry you. But you do have to use one piece for each pad, or you're going to transfer the color. But that's the way to clean it. Even if you get glitter or something like that. So here's going to be a special tip you're going to learn. But I'm going to put this down. No, I want it this way. Okay, so when your stamp is dirty, grab yourself a piece of acetate. Place your stamp where you want it. And I'm just using a bag. And you see how that would have transferred some ink? And you're going to see me do that twice during this. So it's a way to... Now I lost the ink. It's a bad week, folks. A very bad week for me. But it's okay. All right, so we're going to put that down. Okay, then we're going to take that piece of acetate, or whatever you end up using, and you're going to, whoa, you're going to put it again where you want it, and pick it up. That was a little too far. It's all right. I have one pre-stamped. Then I want to move that. And then I had one there. It's like nothing's going right. Okay, so that should have been down and to the left a little bit, but this is how it should look. So I'm going to move this out of the way and once again mess something else up. Crayon. So we're going to quickly, kinda, and the crayon really does go on pretty fast. And you don't have to really be as exact as you think you do, because once the full card is put together, it's all good. And if you're not doing it on camera, you'll probably be a little bit neater. And then I just put like some dots in the center, which I didn't do on that one. And let's see if I missed. What do I have? 2 sheets here? Yeah. I missed that one. We'll find out what else I missed once we put the ink on. I think I got it. We're going to do that little section in there. Okay, so for this one, I used Melon Mambo. So that's for the big one. There, 1, 2, 3, 4 were missed. Melon Mambo. Flirty Flamingo, which I guess I didn't take out. And, well, hopefully there's enough glycerin on it. Okay, and then Gorgeous Grape. And there's one right there. Missed. Okay, and then Granny Apple Green. And my glycerin disappeared. And I'm actually going to put the glycerin right in there. So now I'm wondering if I can, oops, I didn't want to put that one. I almost really messed that up. I'm wondering if we're going to find out, except I can't reach it. My other one is probably better, but you can always go over it with the gel pen. Kinda, sorta. It kinda worked. Well, we'll see if that dries. Okay, so then let's mount it, get that over with. Okay, and then for this, I've already, it was right here a minute ago, there it is, on the very edge. And we're going to take this one . Just make a little tail, and I'm going to trim that down just a drop. So enjoy the special moments. So that's my mess for tonight, folks. So there's the original one, and I'll bring back all these. So thanks for joining me. Sorry I was like messing up so much tonight, and I will see you this weekend. Good night, all.